Welcome to Wellness Wednesdays with Michelle. I'm your host, Michelle Hart, your #1 nutritionist and fat loss specialist. This show is all about how to eat, move, and live to have a fit and healthy life. Today's topic is how to lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for good. Okay, so I've been doing this forever, and actually over 20 years. And what you're going to learn today is actually going to help you strip away that extra body fat in an effortless way so that you can keep it off for life. I've been doing this for over 20 years, and this stuff really works. So get ready for this. The problem that I see most women over 40 that are busy make when they're trying to lose weight is they're actually going about it the wrong way, even though they're trying so hard. And what they're doing is they're grabbing the next shiny object without really thinking about how they could lose the weight and keep it off for good. There's 3 things that I see that they often do. The first one is they'll grab a fat loss supplement thinking that that's what's going to be their answer. Something like metabolic lean. Well, that's not really going to work unless you're doing it with other things. The second thing they do is they take medication because they feel depressed. Something like that. Well, the problem with that is it actually hurts the one organ in your body that you need to get better to actually lose the weight and keep it off for good. And that's your gut. It sterilizes the gut, and it does disrupt what you need to do to lose the weight. The third thing I see is they look for the next fad diet. Something like the ketogenic diet or the whatever kind of diet's out there. They think that that is going to be the answer. Well, it's not the answer, because that's not really what we need to do. And so what I've done is I've actually designed a unique mechanism that is only 3 parts that will actually work for good. And it's the clean, heal, and seal. You need to clean the body, heal the body, and seal the body. That's how you get results for life. I want you to think about this for a second. Say you're somebody who had this dream to have a spa home, and you are checking out all these homes, and you find a home that you know that you can renovate to be this gorgeous spa, beautiful, pristine goddess home, okay? So basically you open up the door to this home, and it's full of garbage and mold, and it smells, and it's just like filthy. And you think, well, you know, my spa home, all I need to do is buy some expensive furniture and I can fix it into a spa home. That's exactly the same with weight loss. If you're just grabbing that next shiny object and you're not really doing what you need to do to have a beautiful body and a spa body, then you'll never get results. So you're going to want to, with this spa home, you're going to want to hire a cleaning company, right? They're going to want to come in and clean it first. Okay, they're going to get rid of the garbage. They're going to wash the floors and clean the floors and vacuum the floors. So that's the cleaning part. And then to heal, you're going to want to put your own essence in there, your own love, your own feng shui, make it your own. That's the healing part. And the sealing part to the spa home is you're going to want to keep these healthy habits and keep the house clean for life. It's the same with your body. We need to clean the body of its toxins. We need to heal the body with the right nutrition, and then we need to seal it in with the right healthy habits. That's how you get results right now, and you keep it for life. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you 5 things you can do right now to actually start to lose the weight and keep it off for good, okay? But keep in tune, because I have a special offering where I'm going to be offering something special to you right today. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Now, the 5 things that you can start with right away to lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for good is this. Number 1, drink water in the morning. So the first thing you're going to want to do is have fresh water first thing in the morning. And what that's going to do is it will actually been shown to boost your metabolism, which is your fat burning ability, 30%. Plus, it also cleans your body of all the toxins that is keeping you from losing weight, okay? And what it's also gonna do is give you that boost in energy so that you have the best day, all right? So that's what you're gonna wanna do. You're gonna wanna have water first thing in the morning. You may be thinking, well, how much water? I always recommend 1 liter of water first thing in the morning. So work your way into that if you're not used to that. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. The second thing that you can do to lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for good is you want to eat a big breakfast. And you may be thinking, a big breakfast? I'm supposed to be reducing calories, not eating more. Well, actually, the people that are lean have been shown, and this would be myself, is we have big breakfasts. And the reason for that is because if you have a big breakfast, you won't be starving for the rest of the day. And then by the end of the day, what happens? You grab everything in sight, and usually it's the bad food, the foods that are going to keep you away from getting slim, strong, and sexy. So the way to get past that is you wait till you're hungry. And that's when you nourish your body with a big breakfast. Now that's where the water comes in. The water will actually help you find out when you're truly hungry. Because sometimes you think you're hungry, but you're actually not hungry. You're thirsty. But remember, step 1, you've already knocked that, you've checked that off. You've had that liter of water. So when you do feel that urge, it's likely true hunger. So you're going to wait till you're truly hungry. And then when you are truly hungry, you're going to want to eat a big breakfast. Now, not just any old breakfast. You're going to want to prioritize protein. So why do you want to prioritize protein? So protein is what's going to, first of all, boost metabolism to burn fat. Protein is also going to give you, it supports the body's glucagon upregulation. Glucagon burns fat. The other thing it does is it helps to build sexy, lean muscle. It also keeps you away from the fridge all day. And when you eat that big breakfast, you can go 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours without eating, so you can be productive during the day instead of being tied to the fridge and having these blood sugar imbalances, which also leads to mood imbalances, which also leads to weight gain. We're not doing that anymore. We are doing something different now, okay? We need to eat more protein in the morning. So what protein's gonna do is, again, it's gonna help you lose weight. So what are the best proteins? Well, I would just look at just 2 different sources. The first one I would be looking at would be organic free-range eggs. And why I say that is because organic free-range eggs are, first of all, yeah, I know, we've had a few. You can see that. We keep the shells because we put them in the garden, and it helps to nourish the garden. We have a garden. So your eggs are a perfect food. What I mean by perfect food is it has the perfect amino acid profile. What does that do? It's going to supply your body with all the building blocks to burn fat and balance your hormones as well. All right? That's the key. So either go with eggs, or if you don't want eggs for breakfast, I highly, highly recommend you switch to a high quality protein powder. So this one here, what I mean by high quality is make sure it's professionally done. Don't get the crappy stuff, the big, huge barrels, because that's like a garbage bale. It is. You want to make sure that the ingredients are really clean. How many ingredients are on there? Hardly any. It's pure stuff. And the best part about it is it's sweetened with a natural sweetener that is going to keep you lean and not overweight, all right? It's the pure stuff. So think about having protein powder. Now, I have a 3-ingredient smoothie that is so quick to make, that boosts metabolism, burns fat, and builds sexy muscle. And if anybody wants that recipe, just send me a direct message. It's only 3 ingredients. It takes me about 5 minutes, and it does keep me lean all year round. Like, this is my tummy. I'm over 50 years old. I'm 53. It's not that difficult when you know what you're doing, and I'm here really to share this information, okay? That does work without starving or depriving. Forget that. We have to stop beating ourselves up. We need to start nourishing our body and taking care of our body, because women take care of everybody else. It's our turn to take care of us and them as well. But think about us too, okay? So we're going to think about that protein powder. So again, for breakfast, eat a big breakfast. Prioritize protein. I suggest 30 to 50 grams of protein first meal of the day, all right? So the third thing that's going to help you lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for life is this. Candida, colon. These are usually disrupted for anybody who's 5 or 10 or more pounds overweight, okay? We have to get the Candida under control. What is Candida? Okay, so Candida is a yeast-like fungus that inhibits primarily our intestinal tract. If we've had it in there too long and it grows, it actually burrows holes through the gut lining and it becomes more systemic all through the body. And it can actually lead to fungus of the pancreas, fungus of the thyroid, fungus of the liver. Now you've got like fungus-like organs because you haven't taken care of the Candida. What the problem is with Candida is it makes you eat sugar. No matter what your willpower, if you have sugar cravings, you have too much Candida. That's just how it works. Why? That's its food. So it wants to live like you. It's surviving and you're feeding it with the sugar. You don't want to, but it's making you because you have too much. Other signs of too much Candida is if you have fungus feet, athlete's feet. That is fungus of the feet, okay? The other one is if you have a white coated tongue and you crave breads all the time. That is also a sign of Candida. Brain fog, that's such a sign of Candida, all right? These are primary signs of Candida. So for anybody to want to lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for life, we gotta knock these suckers off because they are bullies. They're bullying your body. You have this gorgeous goddess body and it's taking over. We have to get rid of the hoodlums, all right? They do not belong. We need some, but we don't need the amount that likely you may have. And so you're gonna wanna make sure that you go on a proper detoxification plan. Here is the mistake that I see most women make when they're on a Candida cleanse. They are not covering all their bases. And what I mean by that is if you're gonna go after the bad guys, the Candida, you're gonna knock them off with these herbals and this Candida cleanse and all these things. Well, where do you think the toxins are going to go? Where do you think all this aftermath goes after you knock them off? Which you will. It's gonna go through your liver and kidneys. Those are your organs of detoxification. It's gonna flood them. If they're already overloaded because you're toxic, then where are the toxins gonna go? They're gonna stay in your body. So please, I really want you to think this through. That's why anytime anybody decides to go on any kind of a detox or cleanse, you must take care of your organs of detoxification at the same time that you do the cleanse. So that would be something like liver and kidney. We call it drainage because it's opening up the toxins from the liver and kidney so that they're healthy, so that they can allow for more toxins to filter through, out the stool, out the urine. So remember, your kidney is your main organ of detoxification. Your toxins from the kidney leave your urine. Your liver is also an organ of detoxification. The toxins are fat soluble. They leave your stool. So when you're on a cleanse, take care of your liver, take care of your kidney, and make sure also you're having 1, 2 to 3 bowel movements a day and you're drinking enough water. Otherwise, again, you're going after the bad guys, but you're just recirculating it back in. And you know what you're doing? You're causing chronic inflammation. And no, we're not supposed to have this flu when you're on these cleanses. That means you're not doing it right. This keto flu or these detox flus, that's the bad detox. That's a bad diet. No, you need to feel good on a cleanse because you're getting rid of the bad guys out of the body. This is how it works. This is what I want you to do. This is what's going to keep you safe. So please, please remember that, all right? And if you have any questions, just always reach out to Michelle. I'm always here. We also want to do a colon cleanse. Yeah, because here's how it kind of works. You do a proper colon cleanse, you can lose 10 pounds in 30 days easily, effortlessly. Why? You're holding on to that much crap in your colon that can just be flushed away. You know how freeing that is? You know how much energy you're going to have? You know how much more youthful you're going to look? You know how much better your skin's going to look? Like you won't have all the acne or anything, I'm a little droopy, I'm 53, but still not too bad for 53. It's because I keep my body clean. We need to purify the body. We need to keep the body clean, all right? You will feel so much better if you do this right. And that's exactly what I do. And I'm sharing this with you right now. So we want to make sure we get rid of the bad guys. We want to support the liver and kidney while we do that. We need to make sure we're having 1 to 3 bowel movements a day, and we're going to drink our water to clear away the acid toxins that causes pain. Pain goes away. It does. You wait and see. It works every time. Now we're going to talk about number 4. So what is number 4? If you just walk and make it a priority, it's really scheduling it in to go for a walk. Go for a walk. And if you can work your way up to 20 minutes 3 times a day, and here's how I recommend you do it. Just tie it around breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. That makes 1 hour. And if you're not doing that, you will start to notice how much better you're going to feel and look, and it won't take that long, okay? But make it a priority. Make walking a priority. We're human beings. Human beings are meant to walk. We're not meant to run and do marathons and do all this jogging. That's not what we're meant to do. If you love that, keep doing that. But if you don't love it, don't do that. Just go for a walk. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. That's all you need to do, all right? The other part that would really take you to the next level is resistance training. So that means using weights or even whole body weight to build muscle and burn fat. Resistance training. This is a missing piece for women over 40. You won't believe how good you're going to feel if you just start to create more lean muscle. Oh my gosh, it will make you more, first of all, it's going to lift your mood. Second of all, you will tone. You'll tone your body. And thirdly, you'll be able to eat more foods and actually lose weight, okay? Because it's going to boost your metabolism. Muscle is your metabolic engine. Muscle is your organ of longevity. Muscle is what's going to keep you young and vibrant and sexy and get that libido back. Get that muscle. You do that by resistance training. And then, of course, we talked about breakfast. Eat that protein. The protein is what's going to feed the muscle so that you look slim, strong, and sexy. And it works every time. Try it. It's amazing. Number 5, okay? So number 5, we must avoid the foods that make us fat. I know, us fat, like me too. So I'm going to share with you ones that maybe you don't know about that are hiding in these ingredients that you're wondering why you can't lose weight. All right, so I'm here to share the truth because I'm a truth seeker. I've been fooled way too many times, got me into trouble. That's why I'm here today, which is helping share the real truth, okay, with real food. And I keep it really simple, all right? This is the real deal. MSG, no kidding. It is in so many packaged foods. First of all, we know it's in Chinese food. So anytime you're going to have Chinese food or Asian food, you're going to want to say no MSG, please, because otherwise they'll put it in. Why? Because it's a flavor enhancer. It's also an obesogen, which means that it makes you overweight and fat. It does. I have to call it the way it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. That's not what I'm about at all. I love you very much. I care for you very much. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. I tell you the real deal with heart and love, because that's how I work, all right? So, MSG, we're going to avoid that. No MSG, please. This is also sushi. Also, when you look at ingredient listings, if you are having packaged food, it is under artificial flavoring, artificial this, artificial that. Just call it MSG, all right? They want you to eat more of their packaged food and buy more. That's how they make money. That's how we get sick. Let's not do that. We can find other ways. So natural is what we're looking for. So avoid the MSG, all right? And for your kids, if you have children that have ADD, attention deficit disorder, okay? Anything going wrong with the brain, they can't handle MSG. It is poison to them. And so for kids, which I'm a big advocate of because I've got children that I've raised very, very healthy, and I want to see more healthy kids, and I know you want your kids to be healthy. Let's get them healthy by teaching them what healthy is. And let's start to eat whole foods from nature, all right? From the ground, what grows outside. And really avoid these packaged foods, especially crappy MSG. You know what it does? It actually lights up a part of the brain called dopamine, which is the reward center. That's why you want more and more. That's why you keep eating it, okay? They're tricking you, but we're gonna be smarter than that, okay? We have to stop that. White flour and white sugar. Bad, bad, no. You add white flour to water, you have paste. You know what that is in your body? Paste. It gunks up the gut. What's the problem with that? That feeds candida. What does that do? Make you eat more sugar. What does that do? It leads to weight gain. Okay, so white flour, no. We don't want white flour. We don't want white sugar. Okay, we have other replacements. What are they? They are stevia, and they are coconut sugar, and they are real maple syrup, like grade B, not grade A, real grade B maple syrup. A little bit of that is so fine. In fact, I have that frequently, a little bit, because it makes my food taste better. It's real ingredients, not that stuff. That's not good. It makes you not well. HFCS, what is that? High fructose corn syrup. This leads to fatty liver. Again, what does the liver do? Liver is one of the main organs of detoxification. When your liver is healthy, you are slim. When your liver is healthy, your hormones are balanced. When your liver is healthy, you don't have blood sugar swings. When your liver is healthy, you prevent things like cancer, COVID, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, all linked to liver. So let's take care of this beautiful liver of ours, okay? It sits on the right, and it is our main organ of detoxification. High fructose corn syrup makes it fatty. So what I'm going to want you to do is look at, again, your packaged foods. High fructose corn syrup. Avoid it like the plague. We don't want that. And listen, I'm okay with fruit. Here's the kind of fruit that I'm okay with. Find berries with seeds. What does that do? It will actually allow you to have more bowel movements, healthy bowel movements, and it removes toxic waste. Because remember, my unique mechanism to lose weight, clean, heal, seal. Clean first, heal, seal. How do you clean? You eat foods like berries with seeds in them. It will clean you out, okay? And it will nourish the body. It's going to heal your body with these plant polyphenols. Okay, so berries is what I want if you're going to look for something like fructose, because berries have some fructose in there, but it's natural and it's in a whole food form with seeds. This is stripped of everything, and it's a chemical that leads to fatty liver. All right, so let's move away from that. Okay, now we're going to get to wheat. Is whole wheat healthy? Heck no, no way. Never think that whole wheat's healthy. So in fact, there is a prominent expert, William Davis. He talks about the wheat belly. Get Wheat leads to a belly that's big. Not this. This is a flat belly. Okay, this is what keeps you, these things will get you that flat belly. Wheat leads to a big belly. By the end of the day, you feel pregnant or you walk around like you are. Wheat will do that. Let's move away from wheat. What are we going to do instead? Oh, let's look at buckwheat. Buckwheat is not wheat. Buckwheat is a healthy ancient grain. That is nourishing to the body. Buckwheat. The other one we can look at is quinoa. Quinoa is so healthy because what it is actually got a really healthy amino acid profile. What does that do? Builds lean muscle, supports hormones, and gets you lean. Quinoa is an ancient grain. Switch to quinoa. What's the other one? Rice. Don't do brown rice. Brown rice is a gut irritant. It will make you have stomach pain, irritable bowel. It's got gut irritants in there like trypsin inhibitors, phytic acid, all these things that the body goes, yuck, and it gives you pain and you have pain, all right? Not brown rice. We want white rice if you're going to have rice at all. And here's the thing. Find, when you get your rice, make sure it's organic. Otherwise, it's full of lead. I know these little nuances, but how are you going to hear it other than here? It's not in mainstream media. So here we want to get organic basmati white rice. Quinoa, organic quinoa. What are you going to do with the quinoa? You must soak it first in water and salt. Otherwise, it will be a gut irritant. Yeah, it's got natural phytic acid as well, but not like others. But it's got, so you want to make sure you soak it in water and salt. And if you have any questions, just make sure you soak your grains before you have them. And it's really easy to do. All right. Now, I have gone through a lot today. Oh, I'm going to talk about one more thing. Losing weight doesn't mean depriving at all. That is not good because it will never work if you feel like you are living in a jail. That's horrible. We want this to be sustainable and step by step. So if you're somebody who loves wine like I do, I love wine. If you love wine, you can have wine, all right? And I'm going to share with you a few tips on that. If you like bread, you can have bread. If you want that chocolate cookie, have the freaking chocolate cookie. Here's how it works. If you're looking at having wine, just, you know what? Make sure that you limit it. That's it. And make sure that you eat a nutrient-rich diet so that you're nourishing the body. Have a little bit of wine and don't feel guilty about it, all right? That's the last thing that you want to do. Why? Because that adds more stress. And then you're always stressed all the time. That leads to belly fat. You're better to have that little bit of wine than stress all day, all right? You will lose weight on wine. If you eat nutrient-rich, keep protein, prioritize protein, and just limit your wine to 1 or 2 a day. I do, and my wine's organic because it's pure. When we talk about bread, why don't you look for not wheat bread? Remember, wheat's an obesogen. Why don't we switch it up to something like buckwheat bread or coconut bread or rice bread, even spelt bread? Look for sourdough varieties. Why? It's pre-soaked. We talked about soaking. Soaking is it won't be a gut irritant. You're actually going to absorb the B vitamins and the fiber that allows you to get rid of those toxins that inflame the body. Have your bread. My goodness, it's a healthy carb. We don't need to lower these carbs to the degree that I see. You can have some grain, my goodness. But your carbs, just limit the bread and have more vegetables. It's that easy. Okay, so we talk about chocolate cookie. Have a freaking chocolate cookie. Don't worry about it. If you're going to have it, enjoy it. What I mean by that is don't scarf it and go, oh, I need another one. Your brain even hasn't registered that you've had it. It takes 20 minutes for your brain to register that you've actually had the cookie. So what I highly suggest you do is have the beautiful, delicious chocolate chip cookie, yum, but take your time and savor that beautiful cookie and feel how it feels in your mouth and the different flavors it has and the joy that it brings you, the happiness, the joy, the yum, and limit it to 1 or 2. That's all you need to do, and you're happy. That is called a healthy way of eating and living. None of this, oh, I know I shouldn't, I know I shouldn't, but I really, really want to. I know I shouldn't, but I really, really want to. That is so freaking stressful. We must get away from that. Have your cookie, but eat nutrient-rich foods, you know, during the day. That's all you need to do. That is what's going to allow you to live your life with freedom from food. And that's exactly what I teach. So if you've loved today, I have cracked the code to losing weight up to 20 pounds in just 3 weeks, all right? I've been doing this for over 20 years. I have a unique mechanism that includes cleaning, healing, and sealing using nutrition, using detoxification, and using healthy daily habits. Now, I've actually named it my Slim, Strong, and Sexy Forever Blueprint. And what it is, it's only 9 steps. But they must be in order for this to work because it is a systematic approach. And so what you learned today was a few concepts of my 9-step plan. And the best part about all this is this is an official launch to my Slim, Strong, and Sexy Forever Blueprint. It is designed for busy women over 40 that are fed up with being overweight and really want to do it right this time. And it's not by starving. It is not by depriving. In fact, you can have some wine in your favorite foods. And what it will do is allow you to look and feel 10 years younger, okay? You will feel your best ever self to bring back your power and your families. We can help our families too, but it starts with us. And if you're a male and you're watching this, I do one-on-one private coaching. So that is not part of this group coaching, but I still do one-on-one. Okay, so the men, I do one-on-one. The women, we're gonna do this on a 12-week group coaching program. I'm only taking 10 women. I've only got 4 spots left. Okay, so I've already got 6 booked, and from Friday. So I've only got 4 spots left to my Slim, Strong, and Sexy, lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks. So if this interests you, please get a hold of me. It's going to sell out very, very quickly, and it starts May 3rd. So it's very, very soon. So again, my name is Michelle Hart. I really hope that you've enjoyed today. I really hope that I've opened up your eyes to what you don't see out there to really, truly lose weight effortlessly and keep it off for life. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday at 3:30.